what TV shows do I want to book? What type of roles do I want to book? Whether it's co-star, guest star, recurring. What networks am I aiming for? What will I book this year?
Is it love or lust? Is it love or lust? If you got a girl at home, then boy, leave me alone. Yeah, you got a girl at home, but you won't leave me alone.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tyra D. Welcome back to or welcome to my channel. If you are clicking on this video, that means you're an actor who is ready to book. Okay? That's all. I mean, baby. As actors, that's what we want, right? We want to book. We want to be booked and busy. If you don't know who I am Tyra D. Listen, you might have seen me on your TV screen or whatever, you know what I mean? I've been on Showtime's The Chi, season 4, episode 407, baby. Booked my first episodic in 2021, and baby, I'm ready to book again. Ready to book. I've also booked voiceover work for BET Networks. I've done a bunch of feature-length films. Baby, I got my bachelor's in performing arts with honors. Baby, put some respect on my name. In this video, I'll be going over all the tips and tricks that actors need to know to prep yourself to be booked and busy during pilot season. Okay, wait. You might be like, okay, whoa. You're talking about pilot season, but what is it? Every TV show that you know that is on television started as a pilot. Basically, it's the first episode of a TV series, and these shows shoot from about pilot season goes from about January till May-ish. So basically what happens is the pilot episode of a TV show, it sets the tone for the whole series. During this time, these shows are cast and they are shot. After the pilot is shot, you pray that the networks pick it up. And that is when, you know, you see a TV show. This is for all the networks like CW, Showtime, Disney. Baby, what do you watch? Anything on television, you know what I'm saying? Netflix, like all of it. I actually give acting consultations and I go over specific details based on literally you. Like I base it completely on you and what you want to go over. So if you guys are interested, click that link below, head over to my website, check it out, because your girl, I'm ready to help you. I'm ready to help you be booked and busy. This is a lot of times when a lot of people can book series regular roles, which is the main character energy. You're that girl, you're the main character on that TV show. We all want it, baby, one day. But yeah, so basically this time is really important for actors who are signed, specifically because when you're signed, your agent has the connects to the casting directors, and that is how you get those auditions. Now hold on, don't be like discouraged, because like if you're not signed, you can still get auditions. There are auditions throughout the whole entire year, but this time specifically for pilot season is really big for the signed actors. And the more agents, the better, because then you can cover different regions. Boom. So guys, this is basically the checklist for pilot season. Your materials, which are your headshots. We also need to make sure that demo reel is updated. Baby, that resume, it needs to be up to par, okay? Then we also have the casting sites. Make sure your sizes are updated, your special skills are updated, IMDb Pro is updated, okay? Make sure that you have your acting clothes ready to go. Your filming set up. Make sure that self-tape studio is looking crisp. Lights, camera action, no, but for real, lights, your backdrop, your tripod, your camera, and the camera could be your phone, baby. That is, as long as it's clear, you know what I mean? One of the first things that you should do to prep for pilot season is those materials. For example, when you're doing headshots, you really want to be specific about character type, super specific, because this is what's gonna get you into the room, okay? Baby, if those materials are not up to par, you are not up to par. And as an actor, that is our calling card. Our headshot, well, actually headshots, because you gotta have the commercial headshots, the theatrical headshots, like, you know what I'm saying? Both. And also making sure, now things are kind of different nowadays because of coronavirus, you know what I'm saying? I physically have not been to an in-person audition, and so, no, I lied. Yes, I have. I've been to a theater in-person audition, but for film and television, y'all, everything is self-tapes, self-tapes. You got to be ready, you know what I mean? So make sure that you have your headshots, your resume ready. Make sure that you're ready to have a physical headshot with the back of it as a resume. Print out those multiple, like, you know what I'm saying, print out a bulk of them so that you have your different looks. You're ready to go. Another thing that you really want to make sure that is updated are your websites. Okay, so as far as casting websites, I make sure that I go in on every website and update everything. So as far as Actors Access, I like to make sure that my headshots are up to par, my slate shots, my measurements. I also like to update my special skills because, you know, I might have something new to add to it or whatever. But yeah, I just kind of go through everything and make sure it's up to par, as well as my demo reel, and make sure that these clips are up to date. I also make sure that all of my materials are updated specifically on the websites for my agencies. This includes my headshots and everything, and I also model, so I have like new digitals and other pictures on here as well. I also update my IMDb Pro as well. I also do a journal, and I think it's super helpful. This journal is basically the audition, the day that you got it, as well as what clothing you wore sometimes, and just stuff like that, so you can keep track of your booking status. I do all of these things on all these websites, such as casting networks in LA, that's LA Casting, stuff like that. Like I said, you know, just basically go in and update everything. The special skills, it's all looking right. You know what I mean? You want to make sure that you are ready to film a self-tape at any given moment. Baby, when I say any given moment, I'm not kidding. There have been so many times when my agent will call me like, hey, we got this audition, and baby, it's due in a couple hours. You gotta be ready. You have to be ready. Or maybe if it's like, that's a very quick turnaround, but that has actually happened before, and I've actually booked. As far as self-tapes, you have to have the necessities. Backdrop. Now, me personally, I have blue. I also have a gray backdrop, and depending on the show that you're auditioning for, you can kind of switch up the background. I've seen a lot of people say that blue is the way to go, you know what I mean? But you know, maybe you want to switch it up and put a little gray backdrop if it's something like Grey's Anatomy or like Chicago Med, or like, it just depends on the tone of the show. So as far as self-tapes go, you want to make sure that your setup is crisp, okay? Baby, make sure that you have a good competitive edge. The last thing the casting wants to see when they, you know, look at a self-tape is something that looks unprofessional. So you want to have a solid background, or you want to just have a nice background. You also want to make sure your lighting is on point. If that means you got a ring light, box lights. I know me personally, I have a ring light and I have 2 box lights. Well, baby, sometimes I have 2 box lights, but one of them broke, so we make it do what it do. You don't necessarily have to have a camera, but of course, if you do have a camera, your audition is gonna look more crispy or whatever, like a chicken sandwich, a crispy chicken sandwich, you know. But yes, you just want to make sure you have your tripod. I came across this thing on Amazon. There was actually a traveling tripod, and I said, baby, I might have to get that. You have to be ready at any given moment. And also, you know, here's another thing. We are still in the middle of a pandemic, okay? You want to make sure that you're healthy. Baby, I don't know about you, but I know about me, this is probably something everybody be thinking. This is probably someone's worst fear. For example, you get put on a veil. You're like, oh, Lord, I'm about to book it. I'm about to book it. I'm about to book it. What if you book it and then you're sick and you have that Rona? What you gonna do? You're gonna lose your role? Baby, you better do what you gotta do. You better stay away from people if you need to. You better, baby, you better stay, baby, you better stay healthy. Because, baby, we're about to be booked and busy. Make sure that you research the show that you're auditioning for, so that you make sure that you're doing exactly what needs to be done, so that you can be what? Booked and busy. A couple things that you might not even think about, baby. Make sure that you have a printer that has ink. Don't just, yeah, I got a printer. Does it have ink in it? Does it have paper? Because when those scripts come, baby, when you get those sides, you got to be ready to print them, highlight, circle, and it's like you have to be ready to break down the scripts and everything. As far as social media, you guys, you also want to make sure that your social media is up to par. Now listen, there are a lot of times, I'm pretty sure casting baby, I'm pretty sure that they go on your Instagram and they're like, oh, do we want to book them or what? Because if your social media, and I'm not saying you gotta look like an angel, you know what I mean, but just make sure that whatever you're posting is professional and that it, you know, shines a positive light on you and you're not just out here looking all crazy and stuff. So yeah. So as far as clothing, you want to make sure that all your actor clothes are ready to go. Me personally, baby, I have my actor clothes hanging up in the closet. I have them in my drawers and everything. As far as like commercial auditions, you can definitely like have pops of colors and like all type of colors. Like this is yellow, I have red, I have pink, and different shades of pink, different shades of blue. Like depending on the brand that you're auditioning for, boom, you know what I mean? And as far as theatrical, sometimes you might want to add some layers, maybe a jean jacket, a leather jacket, all of those things, but you want to have these things ready to go. Because baby, when that audition is, let me tell you, baby, when I get that call, I'm gonna be ready. We have to, as actors, we have to remember to let things go, okay? You have to remember to let an audition go. I remember the first time I got a series regular audition, baby, I was like, baby, you know what I mean? But you have to treat it like it's any other audition. You have to treat every audition like, I'm gonna kill this, I'm gonna do what I have to do, then let it go. If you hold on to it, whew, baby, we know what happens if you hold on to it. It's just, it will mess with your brain. All right, you guys, that is the end for this video. I hope that you guys liked it. Listen, if you have specific questions about your career specifically, make sure you guys head to the link below and sign up for a consultation with me. I go into like specific details depending on each person, and baby, I can help you out. We can go over your resume and make sure it's up to par. We can, baby, if you don't even have a resume, baby, we can figure out how do you become an actor. You might be like, baby, I ain't even an actress yet, I just want to start. I can help you with that too. So head over to my website and check your girl out. Other than that, I will catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, because if you're on my channel, baby, and you're not subscribing, what are you doing? All right, y'all, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.
Is it love or lust? Is it love or lust? If you got a girl at home, then boy, leave me alone. Yeah, you got a girl at home, but you won't leave me